Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. In this run, starting with an erratic deck that had extra kings made playing towards Photochad even easier than usual, but the run really started to take off thanks to several gold seals taking my economy to the moon. Enjoy the video. Interesting. By Jove, we've done it. Let's investigate this buffoon pack. Looks inside. Wish he hadn't. Wishes he hadn't. Easy. Fortunately, we do have like a very rigged deck right now. Do I even have any 8s? I have 2. Alright, just draw well. So far, so good. Should be enough. Told ya. Oh my god, dude. Just draw the kings, I guess. Hey, welcome, Tiny. Surely this will be fine. Please, can I have some jokers? Nope. Yep. Perfect. Took a while, but we found one. That'll be fine. There's a joker. There's 2 joker packs. What are you? 2 pairs, sure. Could use some chips. Mary Andrew, huh? What's our boss blind? Play 5 cards. I'll take a Mary Andrew. And then might as well bring Jimbo along for the ride. Might as well look for a... Yep. There's a Giga Chad in here, I can feel it. I don't know what I was feeling. It's actually not a bad hand, even if it's not a photograph hand. Told you. Is feeling a fist? Okay, that explains a lot, actually. Interesting. I'm listening. I don't have a lot of 8s. How are we looking on 10s? I've got quite a few 10s. 2s are anti-stonks as well, so let's kill these. There's a chance of certain planets cards appearing. 1 in however many planet cards you have discovered. So baseline, what, 1 in 9, then 1 in 10 once you unlock things. At least that's my assumption. I don't see why it would be anything else. Welcome, Shadow. Who up sockin' they buskin'? Me, but only for 5 more rounds, unfortunately. This is a boss blind where the Merry Andrew is incredibly important, so I'm grateful for him. I would like it maybe if... There we go. We draw towards the things we're aggressively discarding for. But we got there. Oh, welcome, Leo. Alright, let's look for money first. So that I can better afford that voucher. Stonks. Unlucky. We'll get it next time. I've already put a few levels into 5 of Kind.
One new year, new shirt for Timeline.
Thank you, True SOB. That was not part of the deal, though. But thank you for the super chat. Chad. Unlucky. We've got 3 more rounds before we start falling off. We're already kind of going to be falling off as a result of...
Well met. Happy New Year, Mr. Streamer.
Thank you, Blue. Appreciate the 48 months. We're already going to be starting to fall off because of the lack of Merry Andrew. He was kind of an important facet of our success, as you can see by the lack of kings that I've chosen to draw here.
Is your 2025 resolution to listen to chat more?
Nah, no. See, generally resolutions are done in an effort to better yourself. So that would not fit the bill here.
I just got a new monitor, so my New Year's resolution is 4K.
KD's nuts, got him. Beautiful. Thank you, Collie. It's gonna get a +2 out of me as well. Going hooking. Nice order. I am very smart.
met.
T-Smoke, thank you
Well
for the
met.
gifted subs. McSpaddens, thank you for the bits. Okay, again, we do still need to draw our kings here. I've done it.
Well met.
Oh, did it happen again?
Well met.
T-Smoke, thank you for the 20 gifted. Oh wait, T-Smoke did 100? Why? Giga Chad moment? Yeah, that did happen immediately after we picked up the Hanging Chad. Coincidence? Probably. Alright, we want you. We want to sell you. I guess we hang out with you for a bit. Then we do something like this for symmetry.
Good morning, Roffle.
Welcome, Joe. It's no longer morning for me, but good morning to you. Discarding threes, what would I... This doesn't really work that well with the trading card because it's already kind of a high commitment for my discards. I'll take another king.
Met.
Forever a Swan. Thank you for the prime. Alright, let's roll here. Wheel me. One more. Alright then. Just find one more king here. I'm gonna play it safe, like a coward here. I think the 4 of a kind almost assuredly gets us there, but like, we just lost the sock, so I don't really have a good gauge on our strength. Goodbye. I can't believe we got a hermit here. That's incredible. $20? I think I ran the exact same bit yesterday and got punished by a Shiko, so maybe I should stop doing that. This boss blind is pretty annoying though, so thanks, Shiko.
Well met.
Biff, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. And Silent Cypher, thank you for the membership. Alright, at least our temperances are very powerful now. Maybe we kind of do need the 5 of a kind. We also need to get this constellation juicing. Maybe a blue seal. How many queens are we looking
Well
at?
met.
4. It's a skip. Tysonberg, thank you for the prime. Holy. I mean, it's not even that good. It's probably better than a Shiko. Let's just get this out of the way and move on. Yeah, it's basically just another ×2, which is fine. Just not like... Well, it's pretty good. At least until we can get the constellation going. Or, like, find actual tribulae. We're gonna play a full house, it might as well not involve the kings so that we have a chance to draw back the kings. It's honestly, yeah, it's a pretty good temperance, but I'm still having trouble drawing my hands. I know we have 9 kings, I would rather have more. So let's just get a death in the mix. Yeah. No repeat hand types. Should be fine. With a molt card and the steel. A little bit more concerning than I thought it would be. Alright, no plants. That's good news. Alright. Fortunately, no constellation value there, but we are playing like an odd assortment of hands right now. And getting more levels in 5 of kind in particular seems like a good idea. This probably wins, but we don't have the molt card this time, so I'm not going to waste any kings here. Unless I have to. Thank you. So we pay a little bit of extra money so that I don't have to think about the math. The molt card does make a pretty big difference, as does, like, 24. Not that big of a difference in starting point. We've hit 4 of a kind of catch up a little bit. Stonks. I mean, that's money. And we have a strength in tow, so. Could go mad. His hand is kind of doo-doo. Is Kong your favorite face card in case you get Baron? No, Kong is my favorite face card because monkey. But more importantly, we started with like 8 kings in this deck, so I just played towards what I was given. And it happened to be Kong's. Or death. Probably got a decent, yeah, 14. Win Baron, this is not something that wants to be a Baron build. I just want the money here. I think that's highly probable to be a king. I'm just, again, not here to take any risks right now. Yeah. What do you do if you get an erratic deck with almost all aces? Well, you probably play towards aces. In the same way that here I played towards kings. Oh, right, I should have taken that Neptune. I want to get more kings to enhance anyway, so let's just throw this away for a moment. Guess we have to part ways with the trading card there. Money. It's a shame. Kinda wasn't done with the trading card yet, but we do have the tarot voucher, so that can help finish out our deck fixing. Okay. So we don't really want to roll hard for anything right now because our jokers are kind of set. At least until we get through boss blind. Nothing really needs a new enhancement here. I mean, the chips aren't great, but neither is Empress. I guess I should discard for the blue seal that we just got. What a waste of time. Oh hey, we got money again. We do this for the future. We are gonna hold our money here. C-dubs. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Let's see if there's another king in here. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna murder a card, kill the trading card, use the judgment. 07's in chat for the trading card. That did a lot of work. You're useless. Why are you even here? You also just kind of smell bad. I'm talking to the Joker, not the Raiders. But we did finally find the blue seal. Alright. Keep it going. Not super strong for Endless just yet, but... Oh! That could change quickly. Beautiful. I've missed you so much. I'm glad you're back. Get out of my sight. None of you are kings. Should probably start accumulating some of that glass. I mean, sock is only 2x. So unless we start shifting to glass, it's not better. I could also just get out of the trading card, but like... I want to fix my deck. Yeah, I guess it's more money as well. Especially with the gold seals that we have now. God, I missed trading card again already. Okay. He's here in spirit. Okay, I'm going to have to take a skip, as much as it pains me to do so. Never before seen tech. Wait, this is a flush 5, which I don't want right now. Alright, gotta skip. I have to skip. I need to skip, and I'm only repeating this so I don't forget like I often do, because I need to skip. And if I don't, I will die. So, I need to skip. That's terrible. I need to skip. The more actions I take, the more likely it is that I forget.
Well
I still need to skip.
Very
Thank you.
cool. Happy New Year, Roffle and chat.
Appreciate that, Axeman. Okay, this is just... Get me out of the shop before I forget. Nice. We are skipping. That's fine. Now give me a bunch of money. Are you proud of me, Chad? I remembered, all by myself. It had nothing to do with the people spamming skip, 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 skip in chat. Nothing at all. Thought skipping was illegal? Are you going to jail now? No, it's a new year. New year, new me. More glass for when we need it. More Planet X, the Everything app. Sorry, the Everything Planet.
You need to skip, I think.
Wait, Chad, is that true? Might as well look for the blue seal. Don't really want to... Well... This is nice, too. Skip pilled Roffle arc begins now? Yeah, so I did a thing one time, so by chat logic, that means that will be the only thing that I do moving forward. So, you're exactly right. Boy, that tarot voucher is really coming in handy. For any planet other than Planet X, I probably would have just used it on the Hung Man here. Die. What Joker are you looking for at this point? I mean, honestly, probably only Blueprint Brainstorm. I think it's maybe even too late for, like, a Showman. Alright, we're pretty cleanly dead next ante. Well, no, we have the glass still, so let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. More kings to make glass. My beautiful boy. Probably want to use that on the Justice now. You're a little late, unfortunately. Same thing applies to you. We might actually have to use some of the glass now. Probably just one piece. It is real, after all. Send it. Okay, so we're through next ante with one piece of glass. And start making more glass to see what the following ante looks like. Let's maybe do this. A red seal would be kind of crazy. Ooh, that's tough. Like, in most instances, the Deja Vu is going to be better than most Jokers that we can pick up. Because, like, the Cavendish isn't really doing that much. It's very sellable. But if there's a second cat, it's way too late for cats. I think we go glass. And red seal it, and then start looking for deaths. Jokers would you be looking for other than maybe Showman? I just passed on a Showman because Showman is not a Joker I'm looking for. Because if I take a Showman, I die. In the same way, if I take a Lucky Cat, I'd probably die. So we're looking for Blueprint Brainstorm. Pillar is annoying, but we only have really one scoring card, so I think it's largely fine. So Banana spoils you die? Probably not. Banana is my least important Joker, but it would require me probably to play more glass than I really want to. Given the boss that we're encountering, I probably shouldn't be farming money like this, but it's too late. I've already done it. Baron Pog Baron. I think that's unlikely to be as good as a Cavendish even here. Cool. Oh, look who's back. Or maybe nope. What am I, crazy? Sell sock for blueprint. Well, yeah, the blueprint would need to show up first, though. You take invisible over either Sock and Buskin or Chad. Well, Chad is one of my most important jokers, so no. Yeah, let's just do this. And Sock and Bus, like going into next ante, I'm probably just dead no matter what I do. So, like, going for greedy lines like that is not useful for me. Why don't you use your death? Because I don't need to, and the boss blind is scary, and I might need to there. And specifically, I'm looking to copy the Red Seal King, otherwise it's not worth. Pog Blueprint! Let's go ahead and finish out our deck fixing with that. $2 billion.
Well met.
Here is to a great year of content from my favorite Balatro streamer. Hope this year is a blessed one as well.
Hey, thank you, Ian. Appreciate the 13 months. You got the 2 milli in the bag, I believe. Well, I need, that's billions. You ever get sick of the music? Nope, it's good music. And I barely notice it unless somebody brings it up at this point. Best way to get a high card build. Find the jokers that support it. And level up high card. Depending on which type of high card build you're going. But, like, forcing a build, unless you're on white stake, and very experienced in doing so, is not necessarily the best way to structure a run.
Well met.
Wish you a great year of 2025, my favorite HSQL's streamer but now the best Balatro player.
Well, that last part isn't true. Let's be realistic. Dragon Breath, thank you for the bits. Look, I don't want to risk anything that I don't need to. Okay. I don't have a great sense of where my score is, so I'm just going to do something like this. This is a bit of a hedge. Okay. Yeah, the red seal is a big deal. The Jokester, thank you for the super chat. What build are we even doing? This is the very rare three of a kind build. Sometimes we pivot to the straight flush, but what's your win rate? Not a clue. That is not something I track. Or care to track. I should have. No, I'm trying to hang this man. You. We're gonna have to put out another bit of glass unnecessarily. Spitz, thank you for the sub. But the main thing is getting this red seal glass card up front. Fortunately, we do have like enough gap between the score in order to like, pretty easily not have to worry that much about the flint. It is just an atrocious boss blind for where my starting point is in terms of scoring, but hey, it's back. What's your goal with this run? To take it as far as I can. Same thing I try to do with every run. Stonks. Like, honestly, the Constellation still really isn't doing that much comparative to the other Jokers, but I guess I need something to spend my money on. It's just not that important. So, we're just kind of stuck doing Shop Simulator for the fun of it. Alright, Flint, please be kind. Probably worth doing this.
I recently rebought Balatro on mobile. I used Ouijin on the tutorial run, then DNA the next round to dupe mult 7s of spades. It was a fun run.
Sounds like it. Thank you, sis. Appreciate the super chat. Let's just launch a bunch of glass to demonstrate just how much I hate the flint. Just to be sure here. Depending on how much glass we start throwing, it may be worth, like, copying the sock at some point. But we might be able to get through this next ante if our glass holds up. I should have opened this first. Still got it. Senpai, thank you for the donation. Well, we're gonna make that constellation do something. You know? This is probably our last ante. Unless something changes. I don't think that something changing will be getting the constellation bigger, though. Because I don't think there's a level at which it could make a meaningful difference for next ante. Unless we can get it to 100x, which is not happening.
Well met.
That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna do something completely unnecessary here and throw all of my glass because too lazy to think too hard about it. Steroid Beard, thank you for the donation as well. Okay, so let me think about this. Which straights made more sense to build towards, or at least had one, like, really strong joker? Both of those things are already true. So your wish has been granted. I think it might be the copy sock angle. Is it? Because we're, like, we have a severe dearth of scoring opportunities. Why not use both red seal glass if you're worried about score? Well, because glass is breakable. And we've already hit the requirements without even throwing up. Like, glass is already gratuitous. So why would I even risk it here, right? We already know that the photograph with this setup wins. So what's the discussion? Even if it's not optimal, just throw it. Alright, we're well on our way to 100 here, right? Beautiful. That's what I've been holding this stupid sexy fool for this whole time. And it turns out it was completely worth. Alright, so we're spending down in the shop, right?
Hey Roffle, wishing you well going into the new year. May all your chads be photographed and all your socks be buskin, if the context is good of course.
Thank you, CK. Appreciate that. It was a little bit alarming, actually. Because I don't know if I can play, like... I don't know if it would be wise to play flush 5. Even with all the glass. Cool. That is the fella I was looking for. Unfortunately, we do have to risk a little bit more here than I am comfortable doing, but... Oh! More glass. It's a decent chance at a Planet X in here, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, that's gotta be too late, unfortunately. That's a shame. Hermie? Let's look for another death. I might pass on planet cards so I can preserve the Fool. Meh. The reason to lean into glass builds? Well, we simply can't score enough if we don't have glass, is the reason here. Once you start getting to certain antes, the blind scaling outpaces pretty much any strategy that isn't some combination of retriggerings and, like, multiplicative scoring. So, we're going glass essentially out of necessity. And we're just spending down here out of necessity as well, because I have to play 5 of a kind to get any... Boy, I've never seen so many Barons in my life. Giving up on the wheel? Yeah, again, like we just said, very few things actually give us a meaningful difference in our score here. That would include wheels. Has there been a mine? Nope. But, like, we don't really have the tools to shift our focus anyway, and we have, like, a good build already. On White Stake, do you believe every seed can be beaten with the right choices? Almost assuredly, yeah. I don't see a world where that's not the case. Especially with, like, perfect information. There's no point in farming the gold seals here. He's already at $0. Well, yeah, that was an intentional decision that I made. If they found unbeatable Slay the Spire seeds, there's got to be unbeatable Balatro seeds. They are 2 different games. Also, I feel like it's hard to believe that there's an unbeatable Slay the Spire seed on on Ascension 0. I think we just send it. Maybe we do get through next ante.
Well met.
Mia, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. How do you keep such high economy? Well, I have $5 right now. But we did just spend like $150 re-rolling. Honestly, I don't think Econ matters at this point. We're not buying anything meaningful. Just getting the Death and the Fool is probably the way to go here. Trying to think. I think it might be more valuable to see more of my deck so that I can ensure that I get a 5 hit on the red seals. But in general, the answer to like how you get Econ established is like hours upon hours of practice. Okay, I think we need to bring up the calculator here. I don't have a good heuristic for managing copy and retrigger effects when I have like Photochad, sock, and that kind of thing. Let's do a quick peek. Okay, copying the sock. We're at E12. The other option is copying the photograph, which is worse by a pretty significant margin. So it looks like sock is the play. And honestly, that might not even require all of the red seal even, because the difference was so significant. But we don't have a good idea of our threshold at this point, so let's not take any risks if we can avoid it. We are cooked. That is absolutely not true. But thank you for your concern. This definitely won't be our higher scored hand ever, Clueless, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely cooked here. Unlucky. Interesting. We did kind of... No, we're still fine. Lost a fair bit of glass, but... $20 cards left? Yeah. That's far more than we need. There are only... realistically, like 4 or 5 cards in our deck that matter. Some would say too many cards. I think we're at the point where we probably see our whole deck if we want to every hand, so probably an adequate amount of cards.
Is this the stream where I can learn how to be really good at Balatro?
No, you're thinking of Balatro University, unfortunately. Common mistake, but you can learn how to be pretty okay at Balatro here.
Well met.
Dan Kids, thank you for the sub.
Ain't my grave.
That's true. It's mine, because that chatter said I was cooked. No, 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 no. You need to go. Wait, I should have played you too. No, because I need a death target, potentially. Probably should find a suit changer. But I'm not getting through next ante anyway.
Thank you for the lessons, Super Nintendo Roffle.
Look, I'm actually, because I'm a boomer, I'm pretty good at the Super Nintendo Mario Kart. So, I don't know if I'm actually very good at it, or if it's just everybody that I play against is really bad because it's kind of hard. It could be. It could be a combination of both of those things. My wife won't play SNES Mario Kart with me anymore. Is it because you're too good? Since I always win? Yeah. My roommates in college were the same way. I would suggest it, we'd play one round, and then they just walk out of the room. It's just like, oh. Fine. Suffering from success. Look, I had to grind through all of the games I was terrible at with them. There's no concern about how well I did at other games. And yeah, maybe I was taunting them the whole way as I was driving past them, lapping them for the third time, but like, it's their fault for being so bad at it. What do you want from me? I don't know why I'm still feeding this constellation, by the way. But I sure am. Also, I forgot to get a suit changer. Does it make sense to get random cards on the deck and then use death to transform them into Glass Kings, or is it a waste of resources? Well, not in this situation, because I'm dead. Like, doesn't matter. I'm not going to run out of cards. I know that chat gets very alarmed every time we do this identical build, and not once have I ran out of cards as a result of it, because it's very hard to run out of cards before the blinds outscale you. Skip the sun in the last shop? Yeah. My mind was on other things like yapping. Okay, now we're done. Right, like, unless we get a hieroglyph, there's no chance of survival. We're dead. See? I think we've learned this lesson about 5 dozen times at this point. But still keeps coming up. You're not going to run out of cards. You don't need to stress about that. Well, maybe we do run out of cards here. That does rely, like, it's... I have to kill you and you. I would prefer to make them to death then, though. There's also a world where we just skip straight to the boss blind. Which I think is the world we're living in, because it's actually kind of a good boss blind for this exact scenario. And I don't want to risk the idol because it doesn't suit, like, it's...
Well met.
It's good, but if I hit like these, it's pretty bad. Alright, might as well just buy these out. It's the same points for the small blind and the boss blind. Why not play the small blind for an extra shop? Well, because an extra shop can't help me. The only, like, what can I get out of a shop right now? Whereas the idol rolling low could kill me. It's not about the glass breaking, it's about the idol roll. But the idol's odds evenly distributed per each card in your deck. Yes, so it's likely that the idol hits, but what if it doesn't? Then I just sold a good joker and got weaker on an ante where I already wasn't going to beat it. Right? It's already unlikely that I win, even with the idol pickup. I think we still also just kind of have to play a 5 of a kind is the other unfortunate reality here. Because, like, the extra doublings are never going to get that caught up. Blueprint or Dusk, I suppose. Blueprint or Dusk isn't better than anything that we currently have. There are no hits that are better than what we currently have. So there is just like, there is legitimately no benefit to seeing an extra shop right now. Blueprint can replace Brainstorm? Yes. Yeah. Oh god, it's the needle! That's anticlimactic.